And welcome back to another edition of the John Wayne Surge Protector Podcast, a 60/40 production. I'm Eric Halsey.
Still Alex Midway on my end.
And happy Liberation Day to you, good sir.
Post-Liberation Day, actually. It's when we all decided that China and every other country will now pay tariffs and checks notes. That's us.
No, if we keep saying other countries pay it, then eventually someone will believe it.
What's it called? As far as all the other countries that are paying it, we also have penguins apparently paying it. Because
Yes.
he levied tariffs on the Antarctic islands where there are zero humans, let alone taxpayers, nothing but penguins.
That's incorrect, actually. I was also reading there's also polar bears there.
Those guys do contribute a lot more than the penguins, who are freeloaders.
It's a bad. Fun note in this, reading through all the Australian territories that are and their random tariffs. Christmas Island is getting a tariff.
Oh boy.
And you know what that means. After years and years and years of screaming about Target and Starbucks all saying happy holidays instead of Merry Christmas, it is officially on paper the conservatives that have started their fiscal war on Christmas.
Well, I'm sure it was done by Soros somehow.
Oh, I hate this place.
Well, don't worry. Stick on the topic of politics. We can take our little happy selves down to Texas and deal with a gentleman named Keith Self of the Texas 3rd District. Do you know about Keith Self?
Not a whole lot, but strong name like that. I'm sure he's very, it's Texas. So he's got to be like pro-family, pro-2A, someone who's really concerned about the children.
Yeah, he's got even a thing on his website. I browsed around there. He's got a thing where you can nominate veterans, and then he'll honor them and everything else. Some of the people may have heard about Keith Self from a while back. Apparently, we have our first transgender member. It's Representative Sarah McBride, who is from Delaware. And one of the ways that Keith Self was first remembered is when he kept calling Sarah Mr. McBride. Because, you got to fight those trannies by mislabeling them. And, if that's your best thing is be like, I'm not going to recognize the Mr. part or like your gender. Like, that's dumb. I never got that.
It doesn't help anything. It's just a way to be mean. I'm okay with mean if it's constructive.
Yeah,
like break some eggs to get some to make an omelet. I'm okay with it. There is no omelet in just badgering another congressperson.
Representative Bill Keating out of Massachusetts also called him out on it, and he still kept going on it. At that point, they kind of ended the whole meeting. Afterwards, Keith Self, instead of being like, you know what, I'm tired of being an ass, let me go apologize for this. Nah, he somehow found his way to Twitter after, I'm guessing, yelling at Alexa repeatedly. He somehow managed to log online, and he started posting up, "It's the policy of the United States to recognize two sexes, male and female." Like, well, Sarah McBride identifies as female, so I don't know where the issue there is.
Well, it clearly it was affecting him how a person, almost as far away possible from Texas as you could go, is how they feel about themselves. It's ridiculous. It's dumb. It's kind of like if all of a sudden I had a giant issue with a-holes referring to themselves as patriots, and I went out of my way to go to their jobs and scream about them about how they're not.
Yeah. If you want to identify as a lamppost one day, I'd be like, fine. Like, what kind of a light bulb are you? You want to be referred as an LED or an old school wattage one? Like, I don't care. This doesn't affect my life at all. Like, why you're wasting any kind of energy on this is beyond me.
Are you gainfully employed and are you currently paying your taxes?
Yeah.
That's sort of the end of the conversation, which you and I have spoken about. It's like, buddy, I don't care if you're on heroin. If you show up every day and contribute and we take the taxes out of your paycheck, I don't care. Just do your job. And then maybe one day you can kick that habit and, make measles awesome again.
I'd sell it for 50% of that. Either avoid or taxes. Doesn't even have to be the full gamut.
My addiction makes me more.
I have a brain worm, but I'm in government. So back to me, have a brain worm from Texas. Congressman Self is also known for a couple things. And one of the things that actually brought him up is something from a while back. Back in 2010, before he was a congressman, Self, he was known as Judge Self, and he was running for re-election. And one of the things that he mentioned, sometimes when you don't have anything great to say yourself, a lot of people have told me, you know what, just quote someone else who was great. Yeah. So if you're running for re-election, who do you think you'd be quoting?
Abraham Lincoln is normally the go-to here.
He usually is. And maybe about 10, 20 years ago, that was a cool thing. You got a Kennedy in there. You got Lincoln. You know what? Toss in some Reagan quotes for you fiscal boys.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. 1940s Germany also seems to come up for this guy. When he quoted Joseph Goebbels, Hitler's chief of propaganda. Now, the quote that he used is, if you tell a lie big enough and you keep repeating, people will eventually come to believe it. First of all, you told me that out of the blue. I wouldn't associate that with the Nazis. Second of all, I think it's freaking ironic in the fact that they kept saying how the election was a lie. And then they're like, oh yeah, no, it was you guys. You're the ones doing the lying. I don't know. But when he got
also COVID's a hoax.
Yeah. They called him out on it and he's like, nah. I was like, I didn't mean to say anything like that. But yet we're talking about Homeboy. And we're talking about him for one little thing. You want to know what he did lately?
What has he done lately?
Let's let Keith tell you himself.
Believe you, and I'll give back a little bit of my time. A direct quote from Joseph Goebbels. It is the absolute right of the state to supervise the formation of public opinion, and I think that would be what we're discussing here and yield back.
So this time he literally says, I'm quoting the Nazi chief of propaganda. And he goes back to the well because the first time he did it, it went so good.
I mean, you know what? I guess when you're there, doubling down's kind of all you have left to do. I don't know if I'd go out of my way to be like, yeah, you know what I always like to think of in this case, and then tell you which Nazi you're about to quote. But you know what? Who am I to say?
I think they're slowly edging towards Hitler. Beforehand, they're like, I don't know, we'll just dip our little toes here. Then Musk is like, how about just a rapid-fire double salute? He's like, someone was like, all right, I'll do one better. It's like, how about I just start quoting the guy? We're getting real close. I think they have a game going. It's like a rich people game. You're like, how close can you go to just full-on strapping on an armband before someone calls you out on your BS?
We should have seen this when they, and honestly, you know what? I take it back. Shame on them. Instead of just throwing away all those books from all those schools a couple years ago, they really should have burned it and really started this new trend off correctly.
Like those Floridian pastors who kept burning the Quran, like, oh, this is how I'm getting to those Muslims. Like, you're an idiot, sir. Now you need police protection.
Yeah, way more than Hunter Biden does.
Yeah. So, speaking of Florida, when I was looking for Keith Self, I went on a couple websites. I'm looking around, and one of the links I find is about a lady named Logan Gaminsky. And we've been deporting a lot of brown people. Some of them legal, some of them just straight up illegal. I mean, we're out here revoking green cards. Can we take a look in the mirror every now and then and drop a couple whites on a plane? No. Some of these people don't belong. Do we want to hear? Do you know about Logan Gaminsky?
Read a little bit about it, but not a whole ton.
Yeah. Well, again, let me go ahead and start off with a little soundbite here for you.
Influencer and dog mom has been arrested after she filmed herself having sex with her pet chihuahua.
So take that one in.
Honestly, I get the whole fight against regulation. We really someone's got to step in on OnlyFans, man.
This wasn't OnlyFans. This is Instagram. This woman has 15,000 followers. Like, we're out here just trying to download our own podcast and break 100. This woman's out here making doggy sex videos and has got 15,000 people. There's a little bit more on this one. This story only gets better. I thought the whole pinnacle was like, hey, man, she had sex with a chihuahua. I firstly started thinking about the physics and how that would even work. But then I kept listening along, and let's give it a listen and let me know if anything else jumps out at you.
Influencer and dog mom has been arrested after she filmed herself having sex with her pet chihuahua.
On to the new stuff.
Videos with her 15,000 Instagram followers. 27-year-old Logan Gominski was charged with sexual activity involving an animal and filming sexual activity involving an animal, both felonies. Back in January, officials received information from an anonymous tip that Gominski posted a video to Instagram depicting sexual activity with a dog. Authorities then found several photos and videos of Gominski with the abused animal. According to a statement from police, she admitted to creating and sharing the video with another social media user who requested it and paid $500, and that she had been involved in sexual activity with another dog, and the videos of both incidents were still stored on her cell phone. Gominski.
So let's go ahead and unpack that little soundbite. This woman with 15,000 followers who had sex with a chihuahua had multiple other things on there. And to get someone to fornicate a chihuahua only costs you $500. And that's not even the dark web.
You know, Googling this lady, not at all what I expected. I heard Florida, I heard influencer, and I heard sex with dog. And I was shocked to see what this lady looked like.
Yeah.
Little disappointed. Maybe Florida's coming undercover now. I was expecting someone wearing the Kid Rock outfit.
Some of these teachers you hear about them, like has sexual relations with a 14-year-old boy. Like, that chick could slay in a club. Like, what are you doing?
I mean, I want to follow it. I just don't want it screwing with my algorithm.
There's that one picture. It's what's it called? Like one teacher, and she's all she's like 65 years old, and she's like, the thing says like she had sexual relations with like a 12-year-old, and one of the comments below is like, you gotta arrest a 12-year-old too.
Now we've both been through dry spells before.
Yeah.
No, neither of us have 15,000 followers.
Yeah.
Yet.
I also don't own a chihuahua. Yet.
But one of the smartest things I was ever told back in my younger years was from talking drugs with somebody, they go, I would never smoke crack. And I go, that seems legitimate. And they went, not because of that. Because I never, ever want to have somebody like look me in the eyes and say, have you ever smoked crack? And I have to answer truthfully, yes. And I think about that every time, I watch the news and feel like smoking crack. But this lady has to like look people in the eye and be like, yeah, I had sex with a chihuahua.
I do like how you brought up a one crackhead who's like, you know what? I've got to tell the truth. Buddy, you smoked rock. You crossed the line. I'm like, oh no, I can't lie though.
Everyone knows it's just a truth serum.
Like, buddy, if you smoke crack, you'd lie about it the day you died. Like, if this woman over here didn't get caught, she'd never tell anyone about the chihuahua unless they had $500 on him. Then she sent him a video.
So bad.
Yeah, these dogs, like, you got $500.
I'm telling you, if I ever make my way up the political ladder, I am 100% pitching the idea of selling Florida to China. Just
got the little toe off
with it. Yeah, you can have the Miami Heat, you can have the Dolphins, but you got to take all these ones with you.
Hey, there's some good spots out of Florida. Sweet Jacksonville, Duval.
Yeah, we can't sell them just the crap. We have to highlight the best. You can have Mar-a-Lago.
I mean, that's already a proxy, but it is what it is.
Comes with an unmarked grave of Ivanka. It's all sorts of things.
It's his, what's it called? He put his old wife on there so you wouldn't have to pay taxes.
Yeah.
And then he wouldn't even do landscaping on that area. Like, come on, bro.
He should just do goats like most cemeteries do.
Yeah. But we're still gonna stick to the Florida well here because it's a deep, deep well, and Timmy fell down that bad boy. Our next one comes from SB 918. Like, it's something that they're trying to pass down there, and it's goes straight to the heart of it. You know how, like, some of these bills that they pass by, like Affordable Care Act and other things, it's like they'll put little catchy names on this one. But as far as SB 918, it's employment of minors. Like, they don't even beat around the bush on it.
I mean, kids should be able to work at some point. What does Florida have in mind?
Oh, let's go run through the talking points here on SB 918. So the first one, allow children as young as 14 to work overnight shifts previously prohibited under existing draconian labor laws. So big government's telling you what you can and can't do. And if I want to put a lamp on my little Jimmy's head and send him out to the mines overnight, then I should be able to do that.
So 14 is, what, 8th grade?
Oh, I have no idea. That's Matt Gates.
But
I'm picking one up right now. What's up, guys?
Yeah, that was 8th grade. Yeah,
17.
Overnight shifts. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Well, so that's school to go to anymore.
Yeah, that's how we're starting off this whole little bender. It's we don't think they forgot about the 16 and 17-year-olds. Those freeloading guys have been eating during their work shifts. Bullet point number 2, we're getting rid of meal breaks, baby.
Finally, washing this Joe Biden off the country.
If you want America great, we're putting kids back into the sewing mills.
If you can't expect SNAP benefits at school during the day, don't you bother thinking about you're going to get something to eat here at work.
Yeah, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and definitely not on your lunch break. I mean, technically, you're a lot more efficient. You no longer have to clock out for a lunch break.
Yeah, okay. I'm okay with polishing this turd. Sure.
So we still got more. This little bill keeps on hitting. We're also going to permit minors to work unlimited hours during the school year. There used to be, what's it called? There used to be caps in Florida. Like, hey, man, some of you big dummies got to learn. Some of you are going to be the managers at the local Chipotle. Now they're like, nah, you're all flipping freaking fries. Like, you can work unlimited hours. Like, it's not just wording. Be like, hey, man, up to 40 hours, up to 50, up to 60. Like, we'll go as high as 80. Like, up to unlimited hours. Mr. Unlimited is now your child.
Honestly, this bill may help my pitch about selling Florida to China.
Those are some hardworking kids.
Wow, this is wild.
We keep going. Number 4. The youngsters now, 14 and 50-year-olds, are able to work without standard restrictions if they even completed high school. First of all, ain't no 14, 15-year-old in Florida completing high school with these numbers. or participate in virtual or homeschooling. So a lot of people, if you pull out your kids, and let's be honest, if you're homeschooling them, they're already working overnights without meal breaks. It's just made it legal.
Oh, it's bad.
So number 5 is the kicker. So like that's a river flop right there. You get your cards on the table, and like boom, flop a river. Let's see what we got in the end. Number 5 is extend permissible working hours to begin as early. How early do you think permissible working hours are?
Well, I mean, it's probably like 3 o'clock once they're out of school.
6:30 a.m.
Okay, fair. I was close.
I'll write you a note from a Jesus bumps that you got from not getting vaccinated so you can take the day off and go to work. So your boy's out there working at 6:30, and you can continue until when?
11 p.m. on school nights.
On school nights. These numbers have you essentially, you're able to put up almost 17 hours a day, 16.5. And it's 16.5 because you don't get that lunch break no more. That's a full 16.5 that you don't get a half an hour snack break time to get your little Lunchable. Like, you remember your mom used to pack you that Lunchable and you get a banana? You're like, hell yeah. And then you can trade with another kid for a pack of smokes. Yeah. You don't get that anymore.
Trading my brownie for 3 Salems.
It's cool. It's the crushable ones. I can turn into a menthol. It's like 2 cigarettes in one.
What was the real thin cigarette? They were absolute poverty where you like stole it from your grandma. Capri.
The small thin lady ones?
Yes.
Like, that's like having a lollipop that you buy at the Home Depot counter. Smoking a Capri, you can never see Manly doing it. It's just 2 things.
I remember paying someone like $1 for a Capri when I was 14. It did not make me look as cool as I thought it was going to.
Maybe you weren't in Florida. That's when you're hot, baby.
Jeez.
It makes me think of a George Carlin quote from a long time ago. I mean, it's like, Republicans, once you leave a womb, conservatives don't care about you until you reach military age. After that, that's just what you're looking for. Conservatives want live babies so they can raise them to be dead soldiers. And I mean, the whole like no abortions, but then you can work with no lunch breaks and you work 17 hours a day. Like, make it make sense.
Okay. All of our Congress and senators and pretty much anyone on a federal level is already a millionaire before they ever make it to office.
Yeah.
Right. I've never seen how so many millionaires can only make $200,000 a year. It's wild. And so it's almost like they just need more peasants. But if you were going to go with a state to be like, your kids aren't going to graduate, just make them work now.
Yeah.
It would definitely be a red one. I would personally go Kentucky, Arkansas, but you know what? Kudos to Florida. Kudos to Florida for finally having the to really let those kids see what their future at that gas station is really going to look like.
We deported all the brown kids. Now you get to pick freaking pineapples and strawberries in the fields. Imagine like picking apples for 16 and a half hours a day. And like, God forbid you try to snack on one because you haven't had your meal and you just get mollywopped.
Just shot on sight.
It's like, I'm staying on my ground. You get popped in the face with an AK.
Well, I'm assuming you've been on an orchard date before to go pick apples.
Nope.
Oh, well, I've been suckered numerous times.
Yeah, you did it for me.
It's not fun when you're there to have, quote, fun, unquote. I can't imagine doing that for $8 an hour or whatever Florida's doing now.
Imagine that being one of your childhood memories while you're reminiscing with the boys.
I remember this time I was selling cigarettes to a guy. I had to be about 10.
Like, one buddy's talking about the little lake house trip that family used to go on. You're like, huh, I had a little bit different from that. My old man used to kick in the door at 5 so I could make the steel mill at 6:30.
And they docked me a whole week's pay after I chopped my finger off in this giant machine.
Yeah. So there I was in a deli slicer.
I've cut myself on one of those before. It's awful. And I was 18 when it happened. Can't imagine 14-year-old me, dummy. Like, I can touch it without it cutting, I'm telling you. I'm so fast.
Crunch the numbers on this, man. It's 16.5 hours a day. If you work like that, let's say you just start on Monday. You take Jesus' day off on Sunday. 16 and a half. You've hit 50 hours by Wednesday, man. Like,
by Wednesday, you're at 49 and a half.
Yes. Yeah. Because probably they're going to stretch a couple extra hours on there. Like, you're going to do like 1 or 2 more off the books.
Well, you know what, though? As companies like Florida, companies do love to hire people and then keep them under 35 hours just so they don't have to give them health insurance.
Walmart. Oh, God, sorry. Just this bad whooping cough I'm coming down with.
Oh, man. That was weird. That was loud. I hope you're not seeing like spots of blue and yellow everywhere.
No, it's... So on the bright side, this thing's actually not a law yet. What do you think the first step in Florida, the first hurdle this little bill had to bypass?
Who's down in Florida? Is that still DeSantis?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Well, there's a fine, upstanding guy that probably has common sense on his side.
Well, DeSantis is the one who's been talking about expressing nostalgia for an early era when teenage employment was more commonplace. Like, there's a difference between teenage employment and teenage, like, indentured slavery. Like, servitude and slavery. Like, bro, if you're hitting 50 hours by Wednesday, that's not you doing a part-time job as a lifeguard at the local pool while you still get time to hang out with your friends.
Well, they're here to breed workers. And it's Florida, so what are the chances they were going to graduate high school anyways?
So going back to it, the first hurdle this thing had to overcome is a committee. It's the Commerce and Tourism Committee. Like, the people who do the ads for Come to Florida, when you see all those things on there, the little flyers you get like, Florida beaches, experience them. We got rid of it. Face-eating algae, and our water's no longer 100 degrees. But your kids can start working at the Piggly Wiggly. Like, bro.
Hey, they're going to need someone to start putting those sandbags up as it slowly sinks into the Atlantic.
You ain't got Juan anymore because he's just rolled out. So, like, we're going to put these white kids to work on it. Buddy, you're about to find out how well a 14-year-old handles a roofing nail gun. Best of luck to you when that thing leaks.
Yeah, well, sometimes you just gotta live and learn. I say, let Florida put that fork right in the electrical socket, man.
That's insane. But yeah, that's essentially all the stuff right now for today. It's I still the teaser from last week. Once again, I completely dropped the ball on that one. Didn't get a chance to research it, but don't worry. Soon enough, it's going to pop up in your news feed, and you're going to find out how effed you are. So, yeah. We'll have a couple more ones for you guys next week. Well, obviously, the great thing about this administration is the hits keep on coming.
Yeah, once you think the stupid can't get stupid anymore, they're like, we'll show you.
So,
love it.
Whatever episode, I'm Alex Midway.
I'm Eric Halsey.
Daddy, chill.
Later, Gators.